Alright guys, welcome back to Tone Plays NetHack. We just got an awesome full inventory ID. We raised our AC from -3 to -8 now. I think we improved our armor somewhere to get it up just a little bit higher, and we also got 4 points of divine protection, which cost us a pretty penny, but was well worth it. And now we're ready to go down into the mines. I just need to, I guess, ditch some items or just throw them in my bag of holding. I want to read the Spellbook of Sleep, and we'll go from there. So, let's throw everything back in the bag. Well, Brilliance that will enchant at some point. I need to... hang on. Before we do that, I need to drop all unpaid items. Then it's easier to do this. And I'm burdened. Let me get unburdened. So... I want to read Confused Monster now too. We're not going to use that. Why would I read that? I'm just going to read the Sleep Spellbook. These other ones away. Full burden. I guess I got to tug everything away. A lot of this stuff we might never use again, so this is where you're going to see the pack rat side of me a little bit. At some point we'll have to do a more serious story purge. Just gonna ditch that one a light. I'll hold on to that oil lamp in my main inventory because I'm sure we're gonna need it. Let me tuck it away because we might have brass lantern I'd like to use first. Off the wand. Oh, he's gonna buy my empty wand of light? Take that, dude. Please, be my guest. Alright. And what do we take with us now? Guess we just want a lizard corpse. We should go invisible, so let me grab this tin of stalker meat. I have a mummy wrapping, so we can still make ourselves uninvisible when needed to either get monsters to track us better. Really only useful for wraith luring. Or to enter shops, because shopkeepers don't like people when they're invisible. Books there. Grab this potion of invisibility and the healing potion. One potion of extra healing in my inventory. I think having protection from shape changers and regen the open inventory is somewhat useful. Maybe not. I think I will keep teleport control on, just in case we had a teleport trap. And what wands do I want in my inventory? I'll keep digging, fire. That's it. And yeah, we do have a brass lantern, so let me use that up first. Magic whistle, expand key, scope, unicorn horn. Like all of my tools. Hang on, we gotta adjust key, lantern. That's it. Just keeping everything on the letters that I be on. Everyone has their own preference. I think we don't. Yep, we go nothing, so we can leave. Where's our blindfold? There it is. Surroundings look safe. Oops. Said as the winter wolf came into view. Yeah, there we go. HP, dead. I'm gonna eat this corpse. Rotten. Everything's always rotten. Tins, corpses, everything's rotten for me. Bad luck trying to get intrinsics in for us here. Let's go ahead. Speaking of rotten, if this tin is rotten... Oh, where's my stalker meat? Oh, it's in my inventory. Duh. Let's drink this potion. Let's push invisibility. We're now invisible. Gee, all of a sudden you can't see yourself. But we are permanently invisible. That's what the blessed one does. And then let's eat this tin of stalker meat. Which stuns you, by the way. Consume homemade stalker. So look. We can actually see ourselves now. It doesn't give you a message, which is interesting. But yeah, we're permanently invisible, and we have see invisible permanently now. I'm gonna use my unicorn horn to get rid of the stun effect. When you're using your unicorn horn, if it says nothing happens, then there's no effect on you that it can cure. So sometimes I like to just check, like one more time once I fix whatever, just to make sure I don't have like stat loss or something I can fix. If it says nothing seems to happen, then you can actually cure more. You just need to keep trying. Alright, good stuff. Should I mark see invisible somewhere? I'm like running out of room on this lizard corpse. Can you just picture like our character just writing on this corpse? this old ass lizard corpse, just like, yep, I got 4 AC from protection, I got some sleep resistance, remember that time? But yeah. I could put let's see, sleep, boy, shock, and then see invisible. That works for me. Let's adventure down. First foray into the deeper depths. Gotta put on that ring of teleport control too. Oh, before I forget, actually, not so fast, doggy. Let's go to this shop over here real quick. Hear noises in the distance. That means my dog is fighting something, probably the watch captain. Oh, we're invisible. I waited a second, but slip on this mummy wrapping and we will be good to go. No longer see through yourself. I'm just gonna buy all this food. Now that we have like a bunch of gold. Oh, 163. Oops, I can take some of that. Alright, no credit or debt. Okay, items away. I'm gonna keep the tripe ration out. It'll cause our pet to follow closer. A treat. I guess I should be 2-weaponing since I'm not using a shield. Kill the centaur. Oh, you have quite... Oh, you found my stash. Oh, this loot. This guy was decked out. I'm gonna eat this corpse. Hey, rotten food, what do you know? Jeez. I do not have good luck with that, huh? I should just never eat again. Let's go foodless from now on. It's the only way to stay safe. I'm kidding, we won't do that. But I do feel like everything I eat is rotten. Maybe I should get that food appraisal trait from the scroll of food detection. More iron shoes. I should keep collecting stuff. keep hitting X to examine things, like doing crawl. This game swaps her inventory. I turn auto pickup back on apparently. A ring. We want to full explore. I don't really want to because of my fear of polymorph traps right now. Get in and out as soon as we can. In fact, if I have mapping scrolls, they might be worth using. Maybe? I don't know if I have any left. I didn't read the Spellbook of Sleep either. Let me read that real quick. Learn Sleep. Probably not the safest place to do it. Mark that I read that once. Reading level 1 and I think 2 spellbooks is pretty safe. Anything higher get pretty dangerous. If they're blessed, you always succeed, so that's what you do for higher level spellbooks. If you don't have a 100% chance already. There are spoiler tables that'll tell you your chance of successfully reading a spellbook. Is hey, eating? Let's wait. There we go. So if you have good intelligence or high level, we found a level teleporter. Is that under the Dwarf Corpse? Well, I can't reveal it. By the way, I was using the trap command, which is a kind of niche little command that I don't use often, but that's a good use for it. If you hit the caret key, you know, shift 6, that symbol, the trap symbol, best way to describe that. It'll ask you what direction. If you point it on a direction, it'll tell you if there's a trap there. It's pretty handy if it's covered. It's good to know. You can check for portals and stuff like that because they use the same symbol. I'm not sure what the intent of that key is. Don't have any scrolls of magic map. Get through soon enough. Wada. Focus fighting stuff. Hey, there's the stairs. Pull them out. Every floor is gonna have a tool on it. Could be magical, might not be, probably isn't. The mines. So it's the bottom. It is. Are we in Mimic of the Mines? I believe we are. That was fast. Just plowed through this. We gotta be extra careful of traps here. But yeah, let's clear out this. Oh, what was that? Magic mist. Oh wait, we have reflection now. We don't really care about so much, just hucking so many daggers into our back. Jeez. This is the magic missile. I don't want it digging. Oh, our pet just died. You have a sad feeling for a moment, then it passes. It is sad. Figurine of a ghoul. Those are magical tools, so more poly fodder for us. We can tuck away the tripe ration now that we don't have a pet. Look at this floor real quick. How this works is there's a bunch of like hidden chambers, and there's either a gray stone or a mimic behind them. And actually, we should go to all of them because the ones with mimics are full of gems. Will be a great way for us to get our luck up once we get the luckstone, especially since I know there is a unicorn somewhere on the floor that I've annotated, or in the dungeon that we could find. So there's one in the bottom left that doesn't have a mimic in it. And I think there's one like in the lower middle that doesn't have a mimic in it. Yeah, that's where everything's at. We'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. I like to not around and run around too much. We're just mowing through stuff right now. Nice. There's so many daggers are flying. I wonder if I should grab a stack of daggers. What is weighing us down? Oh yeah, I didn't put this figurine away. I bet you that's not light. I think some of them are kind of light, but maybe that one isn't. So yeah, down here. So this one's not protected by a secret door. There's a diagonal here, which is annoying. You're carrying too much to get through. You know something interesting about these is if you throw your bag of holding, and this only works for bags of holding. I don't think it'll work for a sack or an oilskin sack. You can actually throw it, and things inside of it don't break. So if you throw it through, you can get through it pretty easily. Oh, this one did have a mimic. But yeah, see, there's a bunch of gems here. I think those are, I don't know if they're guaranteed to be magical, but they almost always are. It's like, what happened? There was a demon there a second ago. Succubus. This thing before I was doing this. I think that's all charisma based. Quote me on that, but I think that's why we're resisting so much, which is nice. Potions. What else have we have here? Another. Oh, dwarf had elven mithril cloak or coat. Not very dwarf-like. I thought dwarves hated elves. Feeling that mithril's gonna be too heavy to carry around and probably not gonna be much of an improvement for us. See if we can carry it all. Still burdened, so I'm definitely gonna drop that. This gnome's probably gonna try stabbing us a little bit. That fixed that problem. If I had tucked these potions away, that might have helped as well. So, not that corner. There are 3 Mind's End layouts. They're always the same. Here we go. A lodestone. So we're not going to pick that up. It means our luckstone. This. These things are annoying. Oh, she took off a lot of our armor. We need to gear back up. Down here. That's a magic lamp. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. So here's the value in identifying that other lamp. So that little poly pile we did is the only reason we know this is a magic lamp. Because that generated a lamp that we knew could only be oil. Because it was from polypiling. Which can't generate sources of wishes. You can't polypile for wands of wishing or anything like that. Wow. We gotta use this right away. Well, hang on. Let's grab. Okay. This is exciting. I step on a polymorph trap on the way over here. Okay, no. It's right here, right? I had to search a lot for that. You're not very observant. Oh! Because it's not there. Hang on. Oh, there's another. Okay, yeah, one's always empty. There's 3 that don't have mimics. The other one is right here. It's right in the front room. Why did we not look there? So, how magic lamps work is you generate a genie. And if you're lucky, genie will grant you a wish. The chance that you get a wish from one is dependent on the buck status of the lamp. Oh my god, I wonder if that's going to be a luckstone. We'll check this again in a second. It'd be hilarious if you found a luckstone right before getting the guaranteed one. But yeah, so if it's blessed, you have an 80% chance of getting a wish from the magic lamp. It's not worth trying to use them for wishes if you don't bless them. There's still a chance that the genie's hostile. So we have to prepare for that circumstance. So I figure we'll just make sure... We could actually probably kill a genie right now, unless it had scary wands. Actually, we have reflections, so we don't even care about the wands. That's not a huge threat, but a lot of early lamps, the genie would be threatening. So I just figure we'll grab what we came here for, the luckstone, and then deal with the lamp. Yeah, I guess I'll eat the corpse. This succubus. Kill her at range next time. But yeah, I figure let's go get what we want here, so we can see that we're done with this level, at least for the most part. I wouldn't mind full exploring it. Just in case the genie's hostile, we can leave, essentially. That will be the plan. So, oh, someone looted it. Did they dig through the door? How'd they even get in there? So this has to be the luckstone, probably. That's scary. You have a little trouble lifting the gray stone. I assume it's luck. Any gems that we found here are valuable. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Almost... Wow, we actually don't know now. That's confusing. That's gotta be the luckstone. I'd like to ID it, though. Do I have a wand of enlightenment? A wand or potion? Enlightenment would tell us if that's a luckstone. It would tell us if luck is timing out for us or not, which is what one of the things a luckstone does. Do not? And that's annoying. Okay. There's normally 2 secret doors there where those openings are, and then the luckstone would have been behind that. Wow. That's gotta be the luckstone. The chances are that that's not the luckstone are so slim that I think we can like, with almost like, I would say like a 99.9% chance guarantee that this is a luckstone, but I just don't like doing anything in NetHack that's not an absolute. Because if this isn't a luckstone, it would be really annoying. At least we knew it's not a lodestone. That would have been the worst. Alright, hang on. These corpses healthy? Yeah, I'll just do those real quick. We need to unburden ourselves. Let's go ahead. Hope this lamp is not cursed. We're gonna dip the lamp to our holy water. Interesting. So it had no effect. So this lamp's actually blessed already. If it was cursed, it would have glowed with what, amber aura or whatever. If it was uncursed, it would have glowed with a light blue aura. So this is actually already cursed. We don't even have, or I'm sorry, already blessed. So we don't even have to use a holy water on it. It won't consume the holy water. You just get that interesting effect. I'm rubbing this bad boy. I want some. I want a wish. Let's see what we can get. So notice I'm standing on the upstairs. Just in case we do need to run from a genie or something. So rub, an extended command. Now wield a lamp called magic. Nothing happens. What do you wish to rub? In a cloud of smoke, a genie emerges. The genie speaks. I am in your debt. I will grant one wish. You may wish for an object. Haha! It's really annoying when you don't get wishes from these. From blessed ones, at least. Alright. Well, first of all, always know what you're going to wish for. before you rub on one of these things. But what I want is pretty obvious. We already have reflection. Okay. I don't want to get too deep into the wish thing today. I need to write like a wish guide or something. Full disclosure, all the wish guides that are out there are not great. I think they lead people into wishing for things that aren't really necessary to wish for. Like gauntlets of power and stuff aren't great wishes. We're not going to get into that now. A lot of that stuff falls into a luxury wish category. Stuff that's nice to have, but not really necessary and not worth a wish. But that aside, the main things you want from a wish early on, or even from not a wish, is reflection and magic resistance. And then poison resistance. I think those are the 3 priorities early on. And lately, I think extrinsic or intrinsic telepathy from like the floating eyes is kind of important because that helps you avoid a lot of deaths. But those last 2, poison resistance and telepathy, aren't really worth a wish. So, well, I'll caveat that. Poison resistance is kind of worth a wish sometimes, but almost not often, especially for most people. If you're trying to like continue like a 20 game streak or something, you need to play like absolutely mitigate all risks. It's not a bad wish, but you guys probably won't want to go poison resistance. And again, there's a lot of things to consider. But the dumbed down version is your first wish, you either want magic resistance or reflection. Usually you want to get dragon scale mail, which is great because it's light, it doesn't hinder spell casting, and it gives you great AC. And then silver dragon scale mail gives you reflection, and gray gives you magic resistance. So those are 2 very good options, and the AC alone is a huge benefit to an early character. Failing that, you can get a shield of reflection or an amulet reflection. Maybe you're playing a monk and you can't wear body armor yet. And you can also get an artifact that grants magic resistance. They're all quest artifacts. You're kind of locked into specific alignments for them, and they deal damage when you receive them. So don't do it if you don't have much HP at the moment, because you might die. So a few things to consider there. But those are the kind of ways you go for that. But I guess we could go for a quest artifact. We are neutral. There's some great options to us. But we're not going to do that. I think Grey Dragon Scale Mail is a fantastic wish here. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm not a huge advocate for wishing for artifacts. I mean, some of them are super powerful. In my early days, I would wish for the Orb of Fate on like any neutral character if I got an early wish. And like that gives you half spell damage and half physical damage, like inflicted on you. So it almost like doubles your HP if you want to look at it like that. I'd like to think of the game as easy mode after that. The Orb of Fate is a fantastic artifact. It's the Valkyrie quest artifact. It doesn't grant magic resistance, unfortunately. Oh, another caveat is as of 3.6.0, the Wizard of Yendor can steal any quest artifact you have. It's a late game enemy. It's a boss, really. And the Wizard of Yendor can also cast Touch of Death, and can actually do it on the same turn. So if you are relying on a quest artifact, even your own, as your source of magic resistance, he can rip that sucker out of your inventory and then kill you with a Touch of Death. So if you want to play like completely safely, you really have to have another source of magic resistance. But you won't start seeing that until late in the game. So early on, it's still not bad to get a quest artifact if you want, especially because also with wishing, man, we have quite the lecture on wishes here right now, huh? I'll keep it short. But also when wishing for artifacts, if if 2 have been generated in your game, you're not guaranteed to get a new one from a wish. So it's nice to do it early before you start getting artifacts from other sources. So, with all that said, I would like Grey Dragon Scale Mail. Geez, and one more thing is wishing for enchantments. +2 or well, actually +3 and +4 is optimal, I think, technically, if you want to look at it from an expected value standpoint. +2 or +3 is the typical decision is made between. The higher the enchantment you wish for, the less likely you are to receive it. My philosophy is that I would rather have a little bit of AC now than no AC, so I always go for +2 over +3. I guess technically +1 might be the best, because I think that's even has a higher chance. I don't think it's the same as +2, is it? I'd have to double check that. But yeah, I go for +2. So the syntax for this wish, then, I need to make sure I use the number pad instead, or the number row instead of my number pad, because it screws up text here. I type this out only for curses. If you're not playing on curses, then the number pad is fine. We get blessed. Otherwise, it'll be random. Greased, which is good for armor and cloaks. Weapons too, I guess. I don't really wish for weapons. Or any iron armor. Grease is good in a lot of situations, I guess. Normally you would type in fixed. I don't do it for dragon scale mail because it's already erosion proof. But fixed is a general term that encompasses fireproofing, rustproofing, whatever. So if you apply fixed to any item, it'll become immune to all those corrosion types, or I should say erosion types. And you can actually say like fireproof for an iron item, and it will do the same thing. Dragon scale mail isn't affected by any of those erosion types, so you don't have to put it in, but just for the sake of example, I'm going to put that here. The blessed greased fixed +2 gray dragon scale mail. Also make sure you don't have negative luck when you make these wishes. So hopefully that luckstone I just picked up is a negative or cursed. Actually, do cursed luckstones give you negative luck? They might just not let your bad luck time out. I'd have to double check too. I don't care. I would have to double check that too, I meant. I usually don't carry around cursed luckstones. But yeah, here we are. Blessed greased fixed +2 gray dragon scale mail. Your typical wish format. You almost always just want to have the blessed greased fixed and then an enchantment of some type on there. If you're gonna make a bunch of wishes, like you have like 6 from a wand, +3 is probably better than +2, and the enchantment for armor. It'll probably maximize your AC better that way. But yeah, go for it. And we are granted a greased gray dragon scale mail. I'm just gonna do it right here. Take off our cloak, mithril. Should be doing this in like one of these little closets or something, but hey, here we are. Where? Okay, so we're getting that same bug. I'm curious. It does show up correctly in the inventory, so that's just this permanent inventory thing I was talking about from last episode. Well, you can see it now too, where it shows the armor. Since we're wearing it, it should show the enchantment value, but it doesn't until we take it off, which is weird. Oh, this is so great to see. Okay, we'll put our cloak back on. Oh, once you refresh it, it comes back on. Not a huge deal, I guess. -13 AC. Ooh, so we're at -8, so that gave us 5 more AC. And it reduced our weight by quite a bit. I think these weigh like 40. They're so light. Honestly, Dragon Scale Mail is just broken. So good. Well, there you have it. Now that we are perfect now. We have high AC, we have good HP buffer, we have reflection, we have poison resistance, we have magic resistance. We have so much stuff going on for us now. We can actually take off this ring of teleport control now that we have magic resistance. We don't have to worry about polymorph traps anymore. Magic resistance cancel, or yeah, it makes them a non-threat. Wow. This is exciting. Let me wield a weapon. When you rub the lamp, it wields the lamp, so just so I don't forget about that next week and I don't start smashing things across the face with our lamp by accident. Well, there you have it. How exciting was that? We went all the way from Minetown to Mine's End. We grabbed the what I hope is the luckstone from Mind's End. We got a wish from a magic lamp that we found, and we got some Grey Dragon scale mail. We made our AC buff as hell. We got magic resistance. Things are looking great. We should hopefully not have any hassles for the rest of the game because we are in fantastic shape here. So seems like as good a place as any to end this. So I'll see you all next time, and I hope you enjoyed it.